Good morning everyone. Okay, so here I am once again for another topic of laws of motion, and today we are discussing the most important part of the laws of motion, that how to apply the laws of motion to a body or a system of bodies. See, in previous lecture we discussed about the three laws of motion, the various forces, the tension force, the normal reaction, the gravitational force, the friction, and this is the final stage, that how to apply the laws of motion to a body, a system of bodies. System means the pulley. There may be multiple pulleys, there may be number of blocks. The question may be find out the tension, find out the normal reaction, find out the acceleration of this block, that block. So whatever is the question, the answer is same, I mean the method is same. There is a 4-step method to solve all kind of questions related to laws of motion, right? So today's topic is how to apply laws of motion. How to apply laws of motion, right? So before moving ahead, let us take an example. Suppose you are entering in the exam and this is the question, that there is a pulley and there are two blocks, suppose of masses m1 and m2, and suppose the mass of block m2 is greater, so m2 is greater than m1. The result is m2 will move downwards and m1 will move upwards. Now the question is very natural. The question may be find out the acceleration of the block, because the blocks are moving, there are forces. So if there are forces involved, there may be acceleration. So the question may be find out the acceleration of either of the block. Or another question may be find out the tension in the string. So there are two forces, gravitation, there is tension. So naturally there are two questions, find out the acceleration and find out. And this is the basic and very first question to understand how to apply the laws of motion to a body. So the question is find out, number one, the acceleration. Number one, the acceleration. Acceleration of blocks. Both of the blocks have the same acceleration. Number two, the tension in string. There are two questions, find out the acceleration of the blocks. Number two, the tension in the string. And to understand how to apply laws of motion, there is a 4-step method, and this is very, very important method, and this is applicable to all kind of questions. What is the method? So for this example, the 4-step method is, right, 4 steps method. And step number 1 of this method is, step number 1 is select the body. Select the body. Okay, so we are referring the diagram again and again to understand it properly. Select the bodies. There are two bodies, m1 and m2. So either you choose m1 or you choose m2. One by one you have to choose the body. This is your choice, which has to be chosen first, right? So select the body. So either the body is m1 or the body is m2. Step number 2, list the forces. List the forces acting on selected body. So the body is m1. Suppose the body is m1. So as per the previous discussion, how many forces are acting on the body? Gravitational force in downward direction, the tension in upward direction, normal reaction not acting, friction not acting. So as per the situation given, the two forces are acting, m1g in downward direction, tension in upward direction. Or for m2g in downward direction, tension in upward direction. We have already discussed the direction of gravitational force, the tension, the normal reaction, friction and all, right? So in step number 2, you need to list all the forces acting on the selected body in step number 1. This is the second step. Now, step number 3. step number 3 is the most important part of the discussion. This is to draw free body diagram. Free body diagram. In short, FBD, and this is a very famous abbreviation in physics and laws of motion, in whole mechanics, FBD. Free body diagram. How to draw the free body diagram of this body selected in first step of the method, right? So free body diagram means a diagram of the body containing the forces, all forces acting on the body with the help of the arrows, and the acceleration of the body if the body is accelerated, right? So suppose the body is M1 and the forces acting on the body are T1, tension. I have already told that direction of tension is always opposite to the point, right? Opposite to the point towards the string. So if you see the diagram, this is the situation, this is the point where tension is acting, so opposite to the point. So this is the point in upward direction. Similarly for M2, the direction of tension is in upward direction, right? So that I have already told you. And obviously M1G in downward direction. If the body is accelerated, in upward direction as per the figure. So acceleration in upward direction. This is the free body diagram of the body. Sir, if the body is at rest, then what? Then acceleration is 0. No need of acceleration. Then the only force is tension and M1G, right? Now second body is the body of mass M2. The forces are again tension and M2G as per the discussion. Only the difference is this body is moving in downward direction, so the acceleration is indicated in downward direction. This is the third step to draw the free body diagram of the body, right? Now what is the step number 4? Step number 4 is to write the equation. See, in physics, to get any kind of answer, you need equations to find the desired quantity, right? So draw the equation, write the equation. How to write the equation? The only workable equation in laws of motion is F is equal to ma, where what is F? F is the net external force acting on the body. F is the net external force acting on the body. So, and right hand side, mass of the same body and acceleration of the body. So you need to write the equation F equals ma 1 by 1 for body M1 and M2. So look at the body M1. How to write the net force? The forces along the direction of acceleration, which is T, minus forces opposite to the direction of the acceleration, which is M1G. So the net force is T minus M1G. Sir, if I write M1G minus T, then your answer will be wrong, because the body is moving in upward direction, the acceleration in upward direction, the tension force is dominating. You are bound to write T minus M1G. So for this, for body M1, T minus M1G is equal to M1A, and similarly for body of mass M2, it is M2G minus T is equal to M2A. There are two equations, equation number 1 and equation number 2. To get tension and acceleration, let us add the equation. So by adding the equations 1 and 2, T will be cancelled out, and you will get M2G minus M1G is equal to M1 plus M2 into A. By adding this T and this is minus T, cancelled out, and acceleration of the body will be M2 minus M1 upon M1 plus M2 into G. This is the acceleration of the block, first part of the question. Now second part, what is the tension? So to find the tension, let us take any of the equation, either T minus M1G is equal to M1A. This is quite easier. So putting the value of acceleration in equation number 1, you will get the answer of tension, right? So from equation number 2, T minus M1G is equal to M1A. The value of M1 is M2 minus M1 upon M1 plus M2 into G. So tension is equal to M1G, and this is also M1G M1G can be taken as common M1G into M2 minus M1 upon M1 plus M2. Right, by taking the LCM, the T will be twice M1 M2 upon M1 plus M2 into G. This is the answer of the tension, and these are the two desired questions, and this is the answer, and this is the four-step method. I hope all have understood the method, four-step method, right?